Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between our visitors and these guys defending their home turf. On the visiting sideline, look at the head coach of the Condors. They've been playing some of their best football, winning 8 of their last 10 games. Opposing them, the Aviators and their head coach. His side also occupying playoff positions, so might be a rematch we see play out this postseason. A warm welcome to all of you tuning in. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt with you, as Evan McPherson's going to get us started. And here we go on EA Sports. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Well, out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
Having gained up that handful there. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
Taken down at the 41. 5 yards on the play. And it's
third and short. Here's Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
that's good for a Tokyo first down.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41.
That's another Tokyo first down.
Running on first here with Jacobs. He's going to have this one down to the 28. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good for a first down.
Tokyo first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Second and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And back to Flowers they go. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's going to bring up first down.
Gain of 4 yards. And the Tokyo first down.
From the red zone on first. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
It's a gain of 5.
Man in motion here.
Second and 5. At the 12.
Again, Mahomes to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. Here he goes, third and long. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. Tyler Bass on now for the field goal try. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle. Bass's kick is good. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
If they can keep moving that ball the way they did on the opening drive, he's going to be called upon, I'm going to guess, Kate, for more than just field goals. Probably some extra points, too.
Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. They're brought out by a former #1 pick who always plays with energy and passion, Baker Mayfield.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. There's certainly some momentum to build on today. Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Third down. Here's Mayfield. That's caught for the first. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They give it to him again. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
3rd and long for him here. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Aviators getting their special teams out onto the field. This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up with the 20 after the touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
2 yards on the pickup.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. To the air, Mahomes. That throw behind his intended target. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Jalen Walker on the coverage.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's good for a Tokyo 1st down. A gain of 13 yards.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Flying by his back, it's Jacobs. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
It's a gain of
They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that means 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Another throw for Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
To Zay Flowers. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? That sets up 3rd and short from the 37.
And it's 3rd down.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Just a field goal separates these two. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one complete to Pitts. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another Tokyo first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, it's a gift to Jacobs. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Pistol now for Mahomes. He completes it in traffic. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd
and short. Here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Zay Flowers. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Tyler Bass on now for the field goal try. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Bass's kick is good. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for him.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Aviators and their running back about to get back to work. And as we work our way through November, you see here, he's the leader league-wide right now in rushing touchdowns. First down, here's Baker. Setting up the running back screen. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Dive play straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
From the gun, Mayfield. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line.
27 yards. And an Orlando first down.
They'll run here on first down. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Azeez Al-Shire that time on the tackle.
Azeez Al-Shire on the tackle.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another Orlando first down. 1st and 10.
In the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Drawing up the design keeper. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Mayfield now from the gun. He's going to run for it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for an Orlando first down.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
They go to him again. And this is stopped behind the line as well. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
It'll be a field goal try now for Joshua Carty. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Escapes a defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Condors are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And he's been one who has wowed the league and made a lot of fantasy owners very happy, too. You can see he's leading all quarterbacks in passing here in November. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Into the hands of Pitts. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Gain of 4 yards.
That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
Tokyo, first down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. And a Tokyo first down.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 11.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Orlando coming up. Again, Mahomes to throw. That's a pitch that goes. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2nd and 3 now. Throwing again, Mahomes. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, and you got to take advantage of that opportunity, defense just did.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Completed to Flowers. Decent gain here, but short of the first. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. On comes the Condors punting squad. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline deep in enemy territory. Looks like right around the 8. The Aviators and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Baker now from the gun. He takes it himself. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Goes to the hurry up here.
15 yards. And in Orlando, first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Good throw on the RPO. It's McMillan. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for an Orlando.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Brought in right side by McMillan. And he's brought down after a short gain.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 40.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Third down here, need 8 on the play. To the air on 3rd and long. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. They get 5 yards, and that is how we close out half number 1.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. It is week 13. Things starting to get a little nervy in some circles. The home stretch starting to creep closer. Let's go to the highlights. Our trip around the NFL starts now, and it starts with a good one in the NFC West. And it's one of the most dangerous playmakers in the NFL, Jahmyr Gibbs. He only needs a little bit of breathing room, and he knows what to do with it. Next up, it's the next matchup in the NFL International Series games. And this is Tyjae Spears. He's going to bull his way in from a couple yards away. The Dreadnoughts had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. One more to tell you about in the NFL International Series. And this is Caleb Williams. He went for more than 300 yards passing, including this, one of his 3 touchdowns through the air. The Redwoods win their 2nd straight as they get the victory here. With that, we take a look at the rest of what's going on here in week number 13. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Bass now to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
Their own 38-yard line.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Mayfield. That's McMillan with the catch out left. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. Mayfield on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Going again is Baker. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
That's good for Orlando. 1st down.
Hand off to the back. He's got it in the red zone. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They strike for 23 yards. And that gives them a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 8-yard line.
Sign quarterback run here. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Here's Baker. He finds space, middle of the field. And they take this in for the score. The Aviators take the lead right away in half number 2. Baker Mayfield, the touchdown.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Aviators take a 4-point lead.
Condors 6.
Here's McPherson on the handle to kickoff. Has this at the 6. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. That count runs their offense. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. First down now, ball at the 33. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Got a man, Palmer has it. And he's tackled for no gain.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Third and long for Mahomes. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
Third and long, and that coordinator decides to dial up the pressure, and they get to the quarterback. You know why I love this call, Kate? It's not just because of the aggressive makeup, but you really dictate to that offense. Third and extra long is a great time to blitz, because either you get home like that, or the ball's got to come out way short of the sticks. Job well done defensively.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Here comes their offense out again. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Mayfield. Hits him on the out route. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
A gain of 19 yards. And in Orlando.
Baker now off the play fake. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. This one doesn't get much. Down to the 41. Quincy Williams making the tackle. Mayfield will look to throw. Hits him on the end route. And he's taken down at the 30. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for an Orlando first down.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 13.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Another Orlando first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
A nice gain and a 1st down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 15.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
5-yard gain on the play. And an Orlando first down. 1st down and goal to go.
There's a dive up the middle. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a
2nd and goal from the 9 here.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
They fake the hands off. Now it's Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. He's behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And they are lucky to get this one back on the recovery.
It's 4th and goal.
There'll be a field goal try now for Joshua Carty. His first kick was good. His second look from 35 yards away. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time that he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line. The Condors are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
To the air, Mahomes. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Caught by Flowers. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
A gain of 4 yards.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It'll still be just a 1-score game when we resume play. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Ooh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a 1-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. The offense getting set to go. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Mayfield now off the play action. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
That's good for an Orlando 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Gets 16 yards on that play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
That's another Orlando first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has this down to the 34. Gain 11 on that play. And they're going to have a first down now.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Play fake, it's Mayfield. Buying some time left. Now he takes it. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. He'll come up on first and 10.
And an Orlando first down.
From the red zone now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and 10.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Third down, here's Mayfield. That's the line, he's going to run for it. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
Look at them, they don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Mayfield to throw for it. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Coaches challenge him to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Their offense ready to take the field now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
First down throw, Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Brings up second and 5.
Now it's Mahomes. He finds Jacobs here underneath. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
7-yard gain. That's good.
Tight end, motioning right.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. And the deep ball falls incomplete. After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Send one of the tight ends in motion right. Back to the air, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first.
Complete to Kyle
Third and
Pitts.
just 2 to go.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Here he is on third and short. He has the first over the middle. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
A gain of 4 yards. And Tokyo. First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Another throw for Mahomes. Finds the in route complete. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives him the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Gets another one into the hands of Flowers. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A gain of 9. Brings up second and 1 at the 45-yard line.
On second down, Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They're all set now. First and 10.
That's good for a Tokyo first down.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Jacobs gets it on the draw. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
And Tokyo, first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. Mahomes on first and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up second down.
It's second down.
We reach the 2-minute warning from Orlando. Condors losing by 7. Need to get that yardage back and a little bit more, too. It's second and 14. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Brought in close to the 8. And they're going to be set up at a first and goal here from the 7. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
First down, Tokyo.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. Motioning one of the tight ends. Back to throw. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's second and goal.
Short of the goal line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and goal.
Jacobs. And he's in for the touchdown. The Condors cut it to a point late in this one. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lead in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this first and 10. He'll look to throw it. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41.
14 yards. That's good. Orlando.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
First down. First and 10 at the 48.
Setting up to pass. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. To the line for a new set of downs, only a lone timeout at their disposal. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate? Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack. Exactly what he just did.
Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Timeout taken by the defense, their second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. It's one of the biggest moments of the game for Joshua Carty. This a 54-yarder. It has enough leg, and it's Good from deep. And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
That kick was a heck of a distance, but with the adrenaline that you know he had flowing through him in that moment, it helped give him all the drive he needed to send the game winner through.
Motion the tight end over. Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain. There's a 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Aviators emerge as winners as we say so long from Orlando.